Hello. Yes, we welcome you back to this channel, Natural Sciences Grade 8 and 9. That's the name of the channel. Yes, today we're looking at this question. Let us look at the statement. Here they say there are many different objects orbiting the sun, and not all of them are planets. To be classified as a planet, the object must 1. Orbit around the sun. 2. Be large enough that its own gravity pulls it into a spherical shape. And 3. Clear out smaller objects in its orbit by either flinging them into another orbit or by attracting and sticking them to itself. Okay, in other words, there are no other similar objects orbiting in their vicinity. This is a condition which must be satisfied. Okay, these are the conditions for a planet to be classified as a planet. There are 3. The object must be orbiting the sun. It must be big enough that its own gravitational pull makes it spherical. And 3, it must clear its space of other objects, either by attracting them to itself or flinging them to other orbits. So now we come to this statement. It says that Pluto was reclassified from planet to dwarf planet by IAU. IAU in full is International Astronomic Union. Okay. Yes. And the date on which it was reclassified is 24th of August of 2006. The question says, give a reason why. Okay, I need to inform you that as we are growing up, Pluto was known to be the 9th planet. Actually, in all our books, we knew there were 9 planets, Pluto inclusive. But just recently, this date is very recent, 2006, Pluto was reclassified from being a planet to becoming a dwarf planet. Why was Pluto reclassified? Okay, it was found out that around Pluto, there were other bigger objects, almost of the same size of Pluto, which are orbiting it. And remember, that is a condition which takes it out of the planetary level, because it must clear out smaller objects in its orbit. So Pluto was found to have bigger objects like Eris, which are orbiting around it. And so that condition was not satisfied, the condition number 3. And that one led to its declassification from being a planet to dwarf planet. Yeah, that is it. Other similar sized Kuiper objects like Eris were found orbiting it. So it did not satisfy criterion number 3. Yeah. And then we come to this case. The statement says that the arrangement of terrestrial planets from the sun is shown below with its average distance and average temperatures. So this is the arrangement we have. Okay, this one being our sun, the arrangement is that Mercury comes next, then Venus, then Earth, and Mars. And what we have here is the average distance. Remember, we are measuring from the sun, so it's 0. These measurements are given in atomic units. We'll look at that later. Then this one is 0.39. Then the next one is 0.7. And they increase as you go to the right. The temperatures, they are here. The average temperature of the sun's surface is about 5,500 degrees Celsius. Mercury comes next, 167. Then Venus goes a bit higher to 464. The Earth comes next at 15, and Mars at negative 63 degrees Celsius. Then the question comes, it says that considering the data above, explain why Earth is the only habitable planet in the solar system. Yeah, this is the data as we are having. And from Mercury to Mars, we have what we call terrestrial, and Earth happens to be the only planet where there is life. Why? Okay, the answer is that when you look at Earth, the temperature is 15, and this implies that the water on Earth is going to be existing in the liquid form. We must remember that the boiling point of water is 100 and the freezing point is 0. So between 0 and 115 is between there. So implies that in that range, water will be in the liquid form. Let us check with other planets. At Mars, water will be frozen. It's below 0. At Venus, water will be boiled up. Remember, it boils at 100. At Mercury, it will still be boiled up because the boiling point is 100. So we are seeing the Earth as the only place where water will exist in the liquid form. And that single factor is very paramount in existing of other living organisms. The existing of water in the liquid form is very, very important in deciding whether life can survive on the planet or not. Yeah, that's that. So it is the existence of liquid water on Earth which is the key factor in determining whether life exists or not. So it is the existence of liquid water on Earth which determines the existence of life on Earth. With that, I would like to thank you for your time. The channel is Natural Sciences Grade 8 and 9. That's the name of the channel. We urge you to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. Yeah, see you next time. We believe we are the best. Stick with us. You won't regret. Bye bye.